Aloha everyone, I'm Cheryl Hamilton, and today I'm going to show you how to make this pretty Stampin' Up! Recruit folder, notebook holder. It's really pretty. I made a card inside, I'll show you later, but it's basically to hold a notebook and to show off your Stampin' Up! Business. So I got this idea totally from Charity Wright, who I've copied it almost completely from her, but I wanted to make this video because I'm sending the kits to my team, and I want you guys to watch this and see all the stuff that I put in your kit. Okay, so stay tuned and I'll show you how to put this together. You need to start by purchasing these Stampin' Up! Recruit folders, and you can only get those, they're supply items, so they have to be on a demonstrator order. It's item number 114554, and there's a 5-pack, and I don't remember how much it is, sorry. But the first thing you do is you're gonna remove these 2 pockets at the bottom. So you're just going to cut them off. Okay, set these 2 pieces aside, and don't worry too much when you're cutting it because we're going to clean up the edges. Now, you're going to, let me see, you're going to start by cutting 3/4 inch from the right side. So, get your trimmer, and you're going to put it through. That's the nice thing about this trimmer is you don't have to just use the left. We're going to slip it through until it's right here before the 1 inch. It's at 3/4 inches, and you have to keep this straight edge, firm against this, because then you know it's straight. So I'm cutting off 3/4 inch. And then I'm going to turn it upside down with the top of the folder at the top of the trimmer. So this way, I guess. And I'm going to cut it at 13.5. I'm just nervous, just a second. Okay, that's got to be right. So you move it way over to where you see 13.5 way over on this side on your trimmer. Put everything as flat as you can against the top, and you're going to cut it and save this piece. Yeah. We're going to trim the bottom edge slightly just to make it neat. Okay, so here's the bottom where we had cut off the pockets. So I'm just going to put, again, this side is real straight, so I'm going to put it up against here and just trim off a smidgen, okay, if that's a word. And you trim it, and then you get down to the bottom, and you'll see when you're doing it, you have to just move it up a little bit. So I'll show you the bottom of my trimmer, which you still can't see. Let me move it this way. So actually, it almost got it. I'm going to just move it up slightly, put the bottom part against this so that it's straight, and you're trying to, darn, it's a little bit crooked. Okay, I'm kind of messing up. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is you're trying to get your the bottom cut off too by lining it up with this groove here, but I didn't get it perfectly, so there you go. Now it's perfect. And then you're cutting a little bit off of the top by making it 11, okay? So you're gonna put it back in again, and again, it's a little bit too long, not much, but you're gonna cut it at, put this side at 11, and we're gonna cut it. moving it up a bit. Okay, that worked out good. Okay, with the right side up at the top of the folder at the top of the trimmer, you're scoring at 1 3/4. Make sure it's your score blade and not your trimmer. And this is, I did it a couple of times because this is thicker, the folder. And then you move to 2 1/8, 7 5/8, and finally 8. Okay, turn it with the bottom at the left and score at 2 3/4. Okay, the bottom's at the left. It's too long again, but we're going to score it at 2 3/4. Oh, I just cut it. Doggone it. Oh, don't do that, you guys. It's kind of nice when I make the mistakes because I know now you guys aren't going to do that. Let me see, 2 3/4. I'm finishing and doing the bottom. Okay. We'll get the trimmer out of here. You're gonna fold the bottom up. I'll grab a bone folder. I'll see if that cut ruined anything. I don't think I did too much. Fold the bottom up. Burnish it really, really well. And then you're folding all the score lines except for the original one. See, there's this big old score line where the file folder was folded in half, and I don't really want that. I'm going to go over and just start folding everything. And here's the one I don't want, but can't do a lot about that. Here, I'm going to fold to this side. And then I have a little one, a 1/2 inch in from that. Okay, then I open it up again. I'm going to cut out this right hand bottom corner, and I'm cutting it, let me think about this. I'm cutting it not at this first score line there, but I'm cutting it the second one in. Straight as you can, because this is going to show. Okay. I'm going to put tear and tape as close to these edges as possible. Oh, you know what I forgot to tell you first? Is this line I didn't want that's, it's kind of the backs, it's the back side. Just run a bone folder over that and it flattens it a little bit. not perfect, but you won't see the that score line as much. Okay, so tear and tape. I'm going to put it on, let me see, real close to the edge here because you want room to put all your stuff in. This edge. And then the middle one right there where it's a little 1/2 inch section, you're going to put tear and tape there. Okay, peel off the backs. I usually use my take your pick tool, kind of rub it down, and then it lets you grab it real easily. And then you're going to fold it up and it makes the pocket. Okay. I just press it down with my bone folder to make it stick really well. Now, I don't have a corner rounder. See, it's like this. I don't have a punch anymore. I can't find it. So if you guys have one, do this. But it looks nice with the corners rounded. So I'm just going to do it with my scissors. Yeah. We're getting there. Okay, let me grab a notebook. These are 5 by 8 little notepads. So I'm just going to stick it in to my pocket on the right. And then just because it's so pretty, that pink, I don't know, I think it kind of works. But I'm going to do something up here to make it really pretty. So I've got these 3 pieces left. I'm going to cut off a 5 by 7/8 inch of this pretty flower part. So you need to just figure out what you like, you know, but I think, and you also need to get it straight, and that's a problem. This looks real straight up here, so I'm gonna cut off this weird little thing it's an extra sheet of paper there, and that's how I'm gonna start. And then that's really pretty, so I'm gonna cut it 5 inches because I like all that. And then all I need is 7/8 of an inch. And again, this bottom is raggedy, so I'm going to cut it off a little bit. And then I just need 7/8. So let me see, it's all the way up to there. And cut that off. So again, I'm just going to use tear and tape. You guys can be way more particular if you want. Actually, let me be more particular. I'm going to put 2 pieces, not just 1. Because that would bug me if it was coming up. Okay. Okay, ooh, I like that. It's getting there. It's almost basically done. If you don't want the ribbon, you could just put some Velcro or a magnet under here. But I'm going to show you how I did the ribbon. I used just a regular hole punch, And I'm mindful that I don't want the ribbon right at the outside because I'm going to have a Velcro piece right here. But I guess it doesn't matter. You guys do what you want. But I'm putting it, I'm going to look at my other one. The other one I put it kind of at the outside or towards the outside. So I'll do that again. Just want to make sure I can see my line. I'm going to move my puncher all the way up so it can't go any further. And I'm doing it in this one. And then the ribbons I found in my closet are, I had 2 Poppy Parade ones and one is Night of Navy. That's pretty too. I think I'll try that and just see what it does. Takes a lot of ribbon for this. So, and just see what you have. I mean, you could do greens or navies, probably, yeah, or poppy would be my 3 favorites. And when you cut it, be generous with yourself, because if you're doing a bow, the worst thing is to cut off a nice piece of ribbon and then you can't quite do it. So you're just going to have to waste a little bit. You know, if I was nice, I would just show you how many inches. I think I'll do that. Okay, I cut about 30 inches. I just measured for you guys. So when I do a ribbon, make sure it's not like this. Make sure it is flat on the back or it'll bug you. And I think that's going to be okay. Okay, when I tie a ribbon, I tie a knot first. Otherwise, it's going to be coming out. So make it nice and tight, tie a knot, and then you can tie your bow. This is nice ribbon, by the way. It just feels really good and it's not too thick. Night of Navy bordered ribbon. It's a nice one. And you could definitely try to make it stay where you want it with a glue dot or 2. I might do that, but I'm not sure. Okay, I'll send you guys some Velcro. This one I did 2 Velcro dots and thinking about just doing 1. I'll do 1 and we'll see if it's good enough. So I like to put them both together and then you'll get it positioned exactly where you want it. Line it up straight. Okay, there you go. Isn't that cute? So you got to play with it so that the Velcro knows, knows that it's supposed to be stuck to the paper and not just come off every time. So it'll work after you open it and close it a few times. I think 1 is fine, actually. And now I'll show you how to make the card with your leftovers. In your kit, I've given you Night of Navy 8.5 by 5.5. I think this is, I'm not even sure where this came from. It's old, so I think it's very close to Night of Navy. So I'm just using this up with you guys. Oops, almost did it wrong again. I'm scoring it at 4 1/4 with the score line. Okay, and then so go ahead and fold that. Where? Next, I've given you a piece of Poppy Parade that's 4 by 5 1/4. You can glue that on because I didn't put any ribbon around. You guys can do yours however you want. If you want to put some ribbon, do it before you glue the piece down so it doesn't show. And then for the piece on top, I'm taking this really pretty piece. It just happens to be 3 3/4. Let me double check. Well, no, it's not, because some of it is crooked. Shoot. I'm gonna cut it at 3 3/4. Just to make it a little more even. And same with the other side. Okay, so I'm cutting it 3 3/4 by 5, and that's actually really nice for a card. Good dimensions to put on there. Okay, so this is going to end up going on there, which is so pretty. And then slide this down, though, and go ahead and cut it at 5 again. And you can do that for the inside just for fun. It's real cute. So stick this down. This is on the inside. Oops. Isn't that cute? It's really different. You're going to grab some white scratch paper, grab a stamp set, and I'm going to use this one, Hope You Know. And I'm just going to do Hello Friend. Stamp Hello Friend in Night of Navy. And punching it out with my double oval punch. I think you guys all know this. Slide it in upside down so you can see where it's going. Hold it up in the air and then punch. Ah. Okay, and then I'm going to pop it up with dimensionals. If you wanted to, you could use a sponge dauber and put some ink around the edge. Oh, I put it on the wrong one. Gee. Okay. No wonder it was hard to punch. I had 2 little pieces there. There you go. Isn't that a cute card? And so here's the new one I've made. I'll stick my card in here. One other idea that I had, but I don't think it's necessary, is you still have some stuff left over, you know, that you could do a little bit with. I just took this and made like a pocket for business cards. And if I wanted to, I could stick it down there. I'm thinking about it, but I don't want it to be full of so much stuff. I could easily put my cards down here. You could make a little thing for stamps. Anyway, use it however it works for you, and I hope you guys really enjoy this. I appreciate all you guys on my team so much. Okay, have a great day. Aloha.